Okay, let's tie the project together. Right now I'm showing you the screen of a final example sheet done on our title block. I'll go off to the drawing and I'll show you, I guess, some of the nuances of how this is set up, but let's just review it. Most of this can be accomplished without any further instruction from me because of your skill set. But let's look at what we have on the drawing. We have a section view in elevation of the building, cutting through, showing the floors. I put a ceiling panel in, a visualization of an idea of the building. And this is a place for you to express your own design ideas about a curtain wall. I am intending this to be, suitable, that you could use this as a piece of portfolio content. Down here we have the kind of modules of our curtain panel system that we might generate. So I just pulled 4 of them off and set them on the, in the building envelope or on the floor plane, and then set them with different characteristics. I see I have a little error here. I got a title block stuck in there. I have the bracket shown. I have an extrusion, concept of the extrusion. Up here I have just a line outline of the extrusion. And then this drawing I think is probably the most important. This is just a section detail, a 3D section detail. It indicates where the brackets are, gives an idea of the extrusion, and I've included some glass in it. So this is what I would anticipate would be your final deliverable for this project. So let's go off to Revit and see where we're at with this. Just I guess experiment with a few things. It doesn't look like I've added a level in this part of this project, this version that I've done. So let's go ahead and add a sheet. And want to go out and grab our title block. It's in my project folder, spelled wrong, digital title block. And let's pull our section on just to get an idea how that's going to read. Very small, so let's change its scale, get it somewhere where we want it. Maybe a quarter. A little larger, actually. That's a little bit tight, but we actually could probably modify that by just adjusting our cropping a little bit. And I'll deactivate that view, and then I'm going to delete it and drag it back on again, just so our title block will show up properly. So I'm deleting that, and I'll drag that section back on again. And we have our crop box showing, so let's get rid of that. And it doesn't look like I have different panels in this section. That might be something to consider. I also haven't drawn a ceiling plane, which is something you may want to add. And then the idea is how we would want to render that. I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of other views, bring them on, deal with some of the issues of how I brought that profile in. And we're going to pick that up on, well, let's see what our 3D view looks like for this project. Yeah, I haven't even done any rendering on this yet, so let me see if I can. Okay, so we don't have any materiality yet, so I'm going to go ahead and spend a few minutes. I'm going to go back and add some materiality to the model, both at the component level and at the final product level. And then I'm going to build some views, and then I'll come back and review what I've done in the next clip.